How's your sewing mojo? Need some inspiration? Look to your passions. I'll show you how. Coming up. Hey, Chanel here, bringing you weekly videos to help you get better and better with your fashion sewing. So be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on a new video. So the other day I was looking in my closet and I noticed I have a lot of skirts. Did you know that I'm queen of skirts? I labeled myself that. Last year I discovered that, I was kind of thinking, what do I like to make? And I actually realized that I haven't sewn for myself in years. I did fashion design in Los Angeles with evening gowns and had clientele there. And then I did 20 years of movies and was designing for everybody but me. So I was like, I think last year I was like, I need to start making stuff for myself. I was actually making skirts for like my size 8 dress form. And I was like, they're just sitting here. I need to wear these. So I made them for my size 16 dress form. So I was like, I'm going to wear these skirts because I love skirts. And I was like, I like, there's so much you can do with skirts. You can color block them, use themes, you can splice them, you can add trims and flounces, and there's just so many options. So I was looking in my skirts and I was like, there were some odd skirts. So they're not really odd, they're just they're creative, and that's why I'm actually making all these videos. It's like trying to bring out creativity for people. Like, you don't have to just buy a pattern and make it, go get fabric and just make what they're doing. You can tweak it, as I call it. You can just cut it up, splice it, and make it your own. I love being able to say, I made that. So, and then wearing really creative stuff. So I thought I would show you some of, like, the whole collection of my skirts so far. There's many more on the table back there that's going to get made. Was that a graphic like that is going to be made? I don't know. Okay. So I did buy this skirt. This has been in one of my videos before. I didn't make this one, but this one inspired me so much. I bought this years ago from a line. I used to sell the Doncaster line, which is based in North Carolina. So funny, I should be in North Carolina now. But I loved the birds. And I realized that I love birds. And I love the colors of them and just, kind of, why did God do that? So many different birds and all these different colors. So to inspire us, I suppose. So that's the one I'm going to show you, the only one I have purchased here. Although this doesn't fit anymore. I should try it on. I could actually can make it shorter and add these pieces to a panel and make this fit again. I should do that. This will be a new video. But on Project Runway, they had a whole segment on bringing in birds, and they did, like, make a design from this bird. And I remember there was one, it was a crow, and a black crow, and I'm like, it's a black crow. So I was like, well, the girl ended up doing an amazing job. But this was a skirt I did. This is from Stenciling, the bleach spray, and it was, didn't have the white on it or anything after I did this, and I added the white piqué, and then I washed it, and it frayed beautifully. And this was cut on the bias, and I didn't know the bias frayed, but this is just weird piqué fabric. So, and I ended up just loving it. But this is a motif. This was cut from a cricket, and my friend Stacy had crickets. Oh, and then I put bird on the side of it too, and lettering. But simple skirt. And I did birds on it, and I think this is one of my favorite skirts, and inspired by birds. So, and those are the black crows, right? Just thought of that. Now, then I was starting to get inspired by panels. I had another, I'll show you that part, but this one was a panel with birds in it. And I went to this quilt shop in Big Bear and was looking on the walls, or I actually think I asked them for panels because I was kind of, doing panel stuff. and there was these birds, and I was like, okay, which one am I just really attracted to? And I was like, it was these birds. So then I spliced up a base. I think it's the same skirt pattern, actually. This is the, yes, same skirt pattern as this one. It has this funny little seam right here, which lays round on the hip, and I don't know, just a nice fun way to tweak another skirt. But then I made the panel, I think this panel, fuller, and then added the splice, and then this is fabrics I've had in my closet, you know, my stash for a long time. Then I cut the bird out and put it on this side. So by the way, this is all, a lot of these all are on video too, where I showed the making of them and everything. So those birds then turned into the same store. I found this panel, which was a bear, and inspired by these beautiful colors. I was in a town called Big Bear in California, and gotta get a bear, right? Maybe you love camping, and you find a bear skirt. So you wouldn't want to really wear this camping, although I would. What the heck? I like to be different. Anyway, but I did a panty velvet with this, and then a cotton. So it's like I put cottons with panty velvet, and then I put this little piping in between it. So inspired by the bear. Oh. So let's see what else I got here for you. Oh, my recent one, I just made this video, it's coming out soon, I was inspired by coffee. So coffee beans, yes. And this was a panel also with coffee things, and I made it into a patchwork, and then I did a latte layer. It's a latte layer. So I'm actually going to wear this on this weekend because I'm doing a little event at a coffee shop. So I'm going to wear it. So, you know, that's going to be cool, huh? Be at the coffee shop and you're like, hey, coffee. No way. So I wanted to show you, let me see. I was thinking the panels. Okay, so panels, I went to, and this is in a video too, I went to the Van Gogh exhibit, and I found, this is where the panels all started. I saw this in a quilt shop in Tennessee, and it was a Van Gogh irises painting like this. I think I had to buy 3 panels, I can't remember. And then I put it with the panné velvet, and that was so much fun to wear to the Van Gogh exhibit. So, I mean, wow, you know, you can just dress for the theme, and then you're like part of the party, right? Then I made was this the Lily of the Valley? What was this one? The painting, I can't remember, something about, this is Van Gogh's. I did this one for my friend Stacy. So it was I can't remember the name of the painting, but I did one for my friend Stacy. What the heck, right? So those were the panels, yeah. Okay, then I was thinking, I love fabrics with themes on it. I love newsprint fabric, which I bought some, but I haven't made anything. And where is it? I don't know. I love music notes and pianos, that kind of thing. And I'm not musical at all. But I finally, and I was always looking for one, I finally found the piano keys right here. And I made this skirt. This one is coming out in a video very soon. And then I made it pop with a yellow lining like that. So when you're dancing at a jazz bar and you're playing piano, you're having a good time, right? So, are you inspired yet? No? Question of the day. Have you made anything with the themed fabric? If not, go to the fabric store. Look around. It'll inspire you. That's the whole reason for this video, is to be inspired, right? Okay, we'll go through this quickly. Now, like I said, I like newsprints and stuff. I was out shopping for, I think this is kind of a newsprint. What if you're going to Paris and you found that fabric that has, like, I love this little magnet. I think I made this pocket just for this magnet. This is my cell phone pocket, my lipstick pocket. This is my Dora skirt. I had a writer write the cutest little story about this skirt, by the way. It's on my blog on Future Fashion Designers. The story of Dora the skirt, Dora the Explorer, I'm not sure. But she was a cute story. So pockets, I loved like printed pockets. That's what inspired me for that. Then this one, I was inspired. I wanted to do patchwork, so I wanted to get all my evening gown scraps like that and do a patchwork of evening gowns. So it's fun. This is like corduroy and then mixing them all. Now, oh yeah, okay. So butterflies are in right now, right? This one I made this about 2 years ago, it seems like. I was starting to make my skirts, and I did this wrap skirt. I've never worn it. But it was the butterfly print that really inspired me. And then I did a bias, it's a whole wrap, and then the inside of that is binded with the butterfly, and then the outside. And I probably did this with black, right? Yes, haven't seen it for a while. I should wear this. That'd be fun. Years ago, probably about 10 years ago, when I moved to North Carolina, this town is called Race City, USA. And I was inspired. I wanted to do, and I worked with little kids back then, still do. Some of them are pretty little. Well, I started at age 8, but I had like little fashion clubs and stuff for little younger ones. And this was guess what this one is? It's the M&M car they found all this racing flag. So I was inspired. And then fun ribbons like this. So this was in our fashion show. And then I did these motifs of flags like that. So that's the M&M car. Then Danica Patrick had this was the color of her car, was the yellow and the green. And I was like, or orange and green. And I was like, I had to make a skirt with these two colors. I'm like, how am I going to make a skirt? That looks like a pumpkin. This is going to look so silly, but it turned out really cute. So I found this like glittery netting and stuff. So it was so much fun to go shopping for. It was like, wow. Oh, and then I have everybody knows the Home Depot car. They still know that one. It was the oranges and the blacks, right? It looked like a pumpkin, but it didn't. It turned out cute. And then I think this was Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s car. It was, what did he drive? Budweiser, was it? Or Nation? I don't know. If he's watching, he'll be mad. Anyway, so I'm not a NASCAR fan. I don't really watch it. They just go left or something. But and I don't like speed. So like cars that drive too fast make me crazy. I did go to my one NASCAR event here, and there was no crashes. That was probably about 10 years ago. So I was like, thank God. Anyway, but that was cool because that noise would have just, I don't know. So anyway, so this was the Valvoline car. I do know that. So it looks like the red, white, and blue, right? But it has the racing things in it. And then we had this fabric with the flag on it. Oh, and then this was my skirt. I made this with a friend of mine. We were going to 4th of July parties. So I did a patchwork of 4th of July fabrics with the flags and all. Corduroy, and put a piping in it. That was so much fun to wear. I've worn it many times to 4th of July parties. And I can't wear it again. I have to come up with something new. I also have a Santa skirt that I made that I never wore because it just got a little bit big. Trying to look at my stuff. Butterflies. I forgot. This is my newest skirt. This is a skirt I just made. It's got butterflies right here. I just made this real simple Betty style skirt. Put some piping in it. And this was the butterfly fabric, and I made motifs out of them, like this. I just did the wonder under in the back, and I made patches. So, and this was actually, I found this on the floor today, and it didn't make it to the skirt, so I got to iron that on somewhere. I should actually probably put that right here, but this is the same guy. Maybe I might put it right there. That might be a good idea. So now, these are some fabrics that are in my stash. If you are a poker player, or I'm doing this boat run this weekend with my husband. They're doing a poker run, so we're one of the 5 boats or 10 boats that people have to come. I think it's 5 because they have to come to get a card, something like that. So this will be fun. Oh, I wish I had this for this weekend. Oh my God, I think I could make one real fast. I think I'm gonna do this. Okay, so see, I inspired myself. Anyway, so. Poker stuff. Oh, I actually have this one dress I have to show you. Be right back. It happens to be on my dress form. This was a gown I made. This is 25 years old. And my client was going to she had like 6-pack wrap, like she was real fit. She was going to she was hosting this poker or like a card game thing. So I was like, what are you wearing? And she said, I don't know. And I thought, what if I do something with cards? So I actually embroidered all of these right here and the cards. And I had to show off her abs, right? So I did all these. And then I ended up, and I put ribbons in here and stuff. I remember I was counting the hours. It was 13 hours to do all these embroideries. And I've never embroidered before, but all I did was I drew them with the invisible markers, and then I just covered it with thread. So I say it's simple now, but probably back then I wasn't saying it was simple. So, oh my gosh, that would be, I think I have to make a skirt out of this. But it's silk, and on the boat, it'd be humid because it's raining this weekend. I don't know how comfortable it'll be. And boy, I only have a day to make it, so might do that. I don't know, because it's on, Saturday. Anyway, so where was I? So I also just found this fabric. It's a comic book fabric, and I was like, I don't know what to do with it, but I bought a yard of it because I'm sure, and it's 60 inches wide. I'm like, I'm sure it's not going to go everywhere, and I'm really seeing something patchwork-wise, so I'll be cutting those out. Wouldn't that be fun? I have to do something with that. And then I found this fabric too. It says Los Angeles on it, so I should make a skirt out of this somehow and wear it to Los Angeles next time I go. Something's coming out there. I also have this really cool panel. It says Hollywood on it, and a friend of mine is a director, and she's always in these festivals and winning all the time as best director, and I gotta make her a skirt. She never knows what to wear, so she has to look different all the time. So I thought I gotta get this Hollywood panel and make a skirt for her somehow out of it. So, are you inspired yet? Did you? I inspired myself. But so many, see, Queen of Skirts. Skirts are so easy to make. They're much easier than this, I tell you. But man, make some, probably wonder what that motif one is back there. That was a video I did for motifs, which should be coming out soon. And I was inspired by, I loved the print. So I was like, what can I do with it without it being all over the place? I thought I'll just cut it up and make motifs. And you can get that Wonder Under stuff and then make patches with it stuff. Sometimes it lifts off a little bit, but you just got to press it again and it will go back on. So I'll leave a link to Wonder Under if I can get one. I have an Amazon affiliate, and see if I can find it for you and put a link under there. And yeah, so hopefully you got inspired and got your sewing mojo, and go make something fun. Anyway, I'll see ya in the next video.